Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Shane. Happy to have you with us. Now today we are going to be doing a Halloween themed project. And you may have to bear with me. I've got a whole new set of overlays going on that I've just set up for the stream. So if I click the wrong button, I'll sort it out. But just be patient with me. Alright. So if you haven't been here before, we do this every Friday. It's called SketchClub, and we pick a subject matter and we paint, draw, whatever it is that you would like to do. Now you can do this on your computer, on your iPad, or whatever you like, or you can do this in your sketchbook. And today's theme is Halloween, but we've got a whole bunch of things that I kind of collected. I was thinking about doing a Labubu, because Labubu is kind of creepy and scary and kind of popular at the moment, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. You know, once you start looking at things and researching, you kind of get different ideas. Look at the little dog over there. Look at it, it's so cute. Look at that curly tail. That's Haku. Okay, so if you haven't been here before, welcome, and if you have, welcome back. We're going to have a look at our SketchClub concept board in a minute. Now, I have switched over from Mural to Microsoft Whiteboard, so I'm going to put the link to that in the chat. It doesn't like right click, so give me 1 second. There we go. That is now down there in the chat. So if you click that link, you can use the same references as me while we're painting. I'm just going to move this book. Okay, so if you haven't been here before, you don't know that we're from JR Art Lab, and we do all kinds of digital art workshops, and that includes things like painting and drawing, traditional and digital. We do graphic design, 3D printing, 3D sculpting, photography, filmmaking, script writing, podcasting, all of the above. So check out our website. It's down there, www.jrartlab.com, and check it out. If you want to email me your painting too, my email is there somewhere. A new setup here near the microphone. Okay. Our email is there, so you can send it to me if you make a cool painting, especially today, because I love creepy, scary Halloween type things. Alright, so if you click on that link, you'll see a bunch of things that I've collected, and we're going to use those for sketching today. Now, I'm going to be painting in Rebelle 8 today, so you can use whatever you want. You can use Affinity Photo. By the way, Affinity Photo is now free. It's now called Affinity, I think it's just called Affinity, and they've combined Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, and Affinity Publisher. Just this week, I think they release it. They're partnering with Canva, so now you can use Canva and Affinity for free. I mean, obviously there's going to be tiered pro plans and all that regular stuff people do, but worth to have a little look over there. So let's get it over to my screen and have a little look at what we've got for the references today. Okay, so here is my reference board. Link is in the chat. If you would like to pick a different reference, you totally can. So you can see here, I originally thought let's do our creepy little Labubu. I'm still kind of interested in it. It could be a fun painting. I like that there's a Halloween one. I don't know who this lady is, but these images all just came from the internet, so I like this one too. This looks like a mummy Labubu. I don't know if this is real, but that looks pretty cool. Okay, and then there was a bunch of other ones, and then it led me on to thinking about Donnie Darko. Anybody out there a Donnie Darko fan? And Frank. Frank was the creepy, scary bunny rabbit alter ego in that film. And it made me think about other rabbits, scary rabbits, rabbit costumes. So I got a bunch of things there. But then I thought about dolls. And what's happening here? Okay, I'm just going to move this around here. It's different clicky buttons to Mural, so I'm like used to dragging with the middle click, but it doesn't do it. Okay, so then I got onto this. There's Frank. Then I got onto this idea of doing creepy Halloween. I just looked Halloween, cast the net wide, and I got there's what else have we got here? So then I got onto the creepy doll idea. And I think creepy doll might be where I want to go. But let's have a little look at what else we've got here. I also like this idea of doing something kind of simple, like a little ghost creature. There was another cool little ghost creature here. This one's really nice. I just like this little Halloween painting. This is cool too, with the spin-on Van Gogh. Another creepy doll, and then I thought about doing still life skull, and I thought, well, that's going to get a bit technical, and we've only got an hour. Maybe that's something we should study with a bit more time. I really like this one though. I think that deserves some study. So then I thought about little skeleton guys and pumpkin characters. This one's really cute. I like this one. But I think there was more skeleton. Oh, who knows this guy? If you're as old as me, you know who this guy is from Tales of the Crypt. Gosh, that was creepy when we were kids. Okay, anyway, more skeleton heads. Okay, but I think there are more little ghosties. I didn't really organize the board today. There's no right-click align in the Microsoft one, so you have to manually move everything. But let's have a look at our dolly heads, because I think this could be... There was one that looks like Jason. I think it was this one. Yeah, look at that. Looks like baby Jason from I think it's the Halloween series. But creepy dolls could be an interesting experience. I also found this kind of devil baby doll, which looks like it was a doll, and then it's been reworked and adjusted. And there are people that do this. I've seen it in Etsy and Instagram and stuff, where they create dolls from... Maybe that one's quite different than these ones. Create dolls from old dolls, and then use the old dolls to create this new... But these ones have some nice lighting. That one has some nice lighting. I like this one too. So these were just found online. This one also looks a bit like Jason. And I like the simple... Maybe we can combine those two, or use those two as our reference. I like this head on a stick. Reminds me of an Australian scary movie. If you haven't seen Wolf Creek, and you want to see something super scary based on real events, Wolf Creek is the movie you are looking for. Alright, so let's just get these a little bit organized. Let me know if the music's too loud too, please, in the chat. Or you would like me to turn it up. Everything got a little bit adjusted, and I cleaned the ports on the microphone. Last week there was some issues with crackling on and off, which was bizarre because I don't know why that would happen. Anyway, let's hope it doesn't happen this week. I could only think it was some dust, so everything got a bit of a dust, and now it looks like we're good. Okay, so this looks like what we're going to use as our key references. We'll put in this guy and this guy. And I also wanted to have a look at this. This would be a great still life. It's a photo, but it would be a great still life study. So I might do that outside the stream, but this gives you all this drapery folds and stuff here. Fun stuff. Okay. so this one's too big. I quite like this one with the broken face too. And the, like, slightly destroyed lipstick. Okay, so I think we'll start off with these two. Now, I'm going to put this on my other screen, so you're going to need to go to the link in the chat if you want to see this while we're painting, okay? Restore down. Let's do that. Okay, so this is on my other screen. Let me just quickly check on the chat while we're here. Check that everything's live and okay. Dashboard. Twitch Stream Manager is what I'm looking for. Here we go. Okay, looks good. Alright, the link is in the chat. If you have any problems, I can put it in again. Just type to me in the chat there and let me know. Okay, so we probably want I'm gonna say vertical today, and let's just do A4 to give ourselves a little bit extra room. Vertical, and we'll go 300 and click OK. Now I'm going to darken the canvas here. That was a bit slow. So if you haven't seen Rebelle, that's what I'm using at the moment. Set the background color of this palette. So this is our little working palette. Now last week we had I had a terrible SketchClub last week. I don't think it exists anymore. I think I couldn't stand that it was live and it was such a bad painting. So I removed it. If you were unfortunately watching last week, I apologize. We all have bad days, I think. Okay. But I also think what I was doing last week was I was mixing all my colors from traditional colors, like traditional oil or acrylic colors here, and I think that was taking a little bit too much time away from the painting. So we're not going to do that this week. We're just going to we'll put some colors in the palette and use it however we use it. But now I think we're going to go with cooler bluish light and darker. Bluish greyish background and a warmer front. Alright, good, happy with that. And let's get some palette colours going. That looks pretty good. We may mix some colours, of course, but trying to mix everything in the one session is a little bit quite a lot to do. I should have put that down there. Well, we have an eraser just for that reason. Okay, that looks like a good palette. Then we need something Cad Red Deep, I think. We'll go with the... Let's have a look. Maybe both of those can be our blood. And... anything else we need? I'm just looking at the reference. If you do want to look at the reference, you'll have to click on the link and open it up for yourself. Let me know if there's a problem with opening it up. I tested it on my other computer and it was okay, so we should be good. Okay. I'm going to also put a line across here. Let's get whatever this default brush is. I'm still working on how they get this straight lines with this tool. It's very different to other tools, like the SketchClub one, Sketchbook Pro. So just realised I'm very zoomed out on that picture. It's got little teeth. No, that's way too big. Okay, I need a pencil that's gonna do smaller. We might have to go with white. I can actually do this. I didn't think of this, but copy. Let me see if I can paste it in here. No. How does that look for you guys? Good? Yeah, you're losing a bit of my palette, but that's okay. can't see any of this, so I can probably just leave it off. But we'll see. Alright, creepy doll. Let's go back to our paintbrush. I said I wasn't going to mix colours, but it looks like I am. So, what are we going to start with? Flat oily, and let's get a little bit of opacity on our sketch. And can you guys still see that? Just? Yeah, good. Alright. Alright, let's block in. I'm going to put this above and see how it goes. My dog just did a ripper stinky one. This dog, Haku, is my second Shiba I've had in my life. But the first one and the second one, Aria was my little girlie and Nobu was my first one. They barely ever dropped the bombs. But this one, holy schmoly! When I'm driving in my truck and he drops a bomb and the windows are up and the heating's on, it's like you're eating it. It's disgusting. But he also started to work out that I talk to him when he does it now. So when he drops a bomb in the truck and I look over him and I said, Did you just do that? And he looks at me like, What? What are you talking about? He knows that I pay attention to it though now, which is pretty funny. Alright, creepy doll black. past 1. I'm just going to go pretty dark and then we'll lighten it up. If you've done workshops with us before, you know we have 4 guidelines for painting that we talk about. 3 for sure, 4 maybe. Background to foreground, dark to light, big to small. Where's his little mouth? Okay, that mouth bit. Don't pick other colours. And we're gonna need some. Let's try this and this. Breaking the rules, eh? Well, they're guidelines. Alright. Oh, that was weird. Where did that yellow come from? Creepy doll. I think I just got bombed again. Oh well. get a little bit of blending going. We should have had some scary music instead of this nice classical. It's quite funny to be painting a scary doll and have this nice peaceful classical. Maybe it works. Maybe it works. Maybe it brings on the vibe. Well, it depends on the track, I guess. There's some more dramatic tracks in this playlist. I think this was a bit big. Let's wipe that out. How are we doing? Oh, 5 minutes to go. Alright. happening there? Alright, must be telling me it is time. We haven't done a save yet, so let's call this doll head. Something's happening with my screen here. Alright. It's like something's zooming. Alright, we might have to leave it there for today. There's our little dolly head. Why is it still zooming out? Now it's rotating. Look at that. I shouldn't have painted this dolly head. It's possessed my computer. Okay. Let's not carry on with that train of thought. Let's leave it here for today. And thank you for joining us. We will say goodbye. Thank you for joining us today. And next week, if you would like to suggest a topic, you can do. My email's down there. Alright, my email's down there. If you want to send us a topic and see what we sketch next week, if you want to send us some ideas, that'd be great. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween. And it stopped doing it. Just now I looked at my screen and it stopped zooming. So it must have been wanting me to end the stream so it can throw me off the balcony. Hopefully not. Alright, just kidding. Have a wonderful weekend, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.